Warning, this game has flashing images, jump scares, and 4 waifus. Or 5 if you count me, but still. I would not recommend this mod for children or anybody who are easily disturbed. If you have dealt with depression, anxiety, or ADHD that has related to suicidal issues, or even friendship issues dealing with that type of nonsense, I do not advise you watching this video. For those that are still watching, please enjoy. Again, game no affiliate with Team Salvado. This game is not suitable for children who is easily disturbed. Okay, good to know. Mod made by a wonderful group of people, Doki Doki Salvation. Doki Doki Salvation. Loading assets. Everyone loads. What's wrong with Monica? I didn't click anything there. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Nathan. Today we're going to be looking over another Doki Doki mod. Wait a second, I just realized something. I'm going to have to talk about this now because, I said another. Now probably a lot of you guys are probably going to get confused. What happened earlier before recording the Salvation mod, which is this mod, I had another video planned, which is called Doki Doki Blue Skies. Amazing mod, made by amazing people, and I'm sorry I'm not going to be able to upload it. I had 6 episodes in the making, perfectly done, ready to upload, but they all got corrupted. For some reason, when I tried to load the files, they all just didn't work, and yeah, it just didn't work, and I really did want to upload it to YouTube, but I really want my reaction to be for every game to be the same, but different in its whole. Like, if I know the ending of Endgame, I'm not going to make a video me reacting to Endgame, because I already know the ending. You know what I'm trying to say? But anyway, yeah. I was gonna upload Doki Doki Blue Skies, which is another mod, which is basically just a dating sim. You know, what happens if, you know, say Roy didn't hang herself, and you could actually make other choices. And the game was basically really fun, and I got halfway through it, and then I realized half the files were also corrupted. And it was the worst part because the files that were corrupted were episode 1, 2, and then the last episode that I just recorded, so nothing was saved. Even if I were to upload episode 3, 4, and 5, you guys would not know what would be happening in those episodes. And the reason it's so upsetting to me is because of the fact that those were nearly 2.5-hour long recordings that I have finished editing, which was about 2 hours long, which is really upsetting to me. I think the Doki Doki Blue Skies mod is an amazing mod. It's amazing people. Link down in the description if you want to download the Blue Skies mod, and also a link down in the description if you want to download this mod. I don't know if it's going to be a full game playthrough, but this is supposedly after the original Doki Doki Literature Club game, so if you haven't seen the actual game, there's another link down in the description below of my first video of my first playthrough. You can go watch that if you want to, but if you already know how this ended, then please join the journey. And please continue watching. Alright, well that was, weird. Okay, the background isn't moving anymore. Let's start a new game. What is my name? Oh. Nathan. Act 1, Savior. You came for me? Why? Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Wait a minute. She's still here? How's that possible? I can't control it anymore? Oh, I really messed up. Help me? Yeah, I'm not surprised it's Monica talking. I wake up and gasp for air. What the hell was that? My entire brain feels like it's about to explode. That's probably not the best thing in the world. Right? I look at my hand, shaking as I just arrived from an artillery strike. I try to recall the events of the dream, but everything's blank. Why did it freak me out? I barely remember what it was about. I look at my phone. It's pretty late. Looks like I need some painkillers if I really want to be in my best shape for the festival. I get out of bed and make my way to the door, using my familiarity with the surroundings to walk through the darkness. My shaky hands fumble for the doorknob. I take a moment to calm myself down and open the door. As I walk to the bathroom, my achy mind starts to race. I think about the festival and how fun it's going to be. So, if I'm not wrong, we're being left off the day before the festival, or aka the day Sayori left herself, or hanged herself. So if you don't know what it's about, Sayori's been getting depressed, and well, I shouldn't need to explain it. You can picture it back together if you know what I'm talking about. It's before the festival, before Sayori hangs herself. It's obviously nighttime, so you know. I'll be spending it with Sayori today, and I won't let anything get in the way of that. Although, now that I think about it, I should have offered to do that in the first place. My eyes are more accustomed to the darkness. I walk towards the bathroom and open the door. As I'm moving to turn on the lights, something catches my eye. I see a light outside, but it's not the street lamp on the sidewalk. Curious, I walk to the window, leaving the lights off. It's Sayori. Her bedroom light's on. What is she doing up? Maybe she forgot to turn off her lights? Why is she up now? Is something bothering her? Then it hits me. Yesterday she told me everything. About her depression, about how she feels about me. Is it really as bad as she says? I can't even begin to fathom the pain she goes through. I try to put it out of my mind, but it keeps racing as I close the door and head back to my room. Why is she awake? Is she crying? Maybe I should check on her. That's what boyfriends do, right? I need to help her, or at least make sure she's okay. Wait, wouldn't that just make her feel bad? She said she feels bad when people try and help her. Who am I kidding? She said she loves me. I should have spent more time with her yesterday. I should have spent more time with her in general. She's been dropping hints this whole time. She probably feels terrible when I don't pick up on them. It's no wonder she's up crying. Is she crying? I don't know. I feel an extreme sense of anxiety overcome me. I'm such an idiot. She poured her heart out to me, and I didn't even think to spend more time with her to work things out. That's it. I'm going over to see her. I love her, and I want to do everything I can to help her. Okay, it's my headset. I thought there was something else. Yeah, no, lights are on. Who's that house? The night is quiet, except for a few birds chirping. Wait, what? Except for a few bugs chirping. Look at Sayori's still a lit room as I walk across her lawn. As I reach her front door and move my hand to ring the doorbell, I start to second guess myself. Is this really a good idea? I ring the doorbell. Looks like I'm already doing this. Sayori shouldn't be too mad that I'm bothering her at this hour, right? I stand for a few seconds. Is she still awake? I walk towards the side of her house to check if the light's still on. Sure enough, I see her light in front of the corner of the house. I turn to the front door and anxiously peer into the window. A few seconds pass, I get a bit worried now. I mean, we used to come to each other's houses unannounced as kids. Surely this won't be a Fox Pass? What? I don't know how to read sometimes. You guys remember that if you watch my original series. I open the door and close it behind me, careful not to make too much noise. Sayori, it's Nathan. I saw your lights on and I'm just checking in. No response. Sorry if I woke you up, I just got a bit worried. I hear nothing but the muffled sounds of bugs outside. Okay, I'm coming upstairs. I head up the steps into her door. Hello? I know you're in there, dummy. Can you hear me? I hear nothing. Alright, this is getting a little silly. I put my hand on the doorknob and gently open the door. Sayori? Holy shit. What the hell? I'm in total shock. Sayori and I stare at each other for what seems like a million years. Sayori, what? I struggle to even form a sentence. I just stand there looking at Sayori, looking as shocked as I am. Nathan, why did you come check on me today? You were supposed to have fun at the festival with everyone. Sayori's voice shakes as she talks. It sends a chill down my spine. I don't even know how to feel. Here's my childhood friend, her head through a noose, ready to kick the chair over at any time. I feel like my chest is going to explode. Sayori, what are you doing? Please, calm down. I only want to help. This is all my fault. I shouldn't have told her those things yesterday. And now Sayori is... Nathan, you can't help me. Nobody can. I don't deserve help from anybody. That's not true. I care so much for you, Sayori. I didn't know we were going to get into this straight away. Just wanted to let you guys know. I thought we were going to have to go through the entire game. You know, a little different stuff, you know. Turns out, no. Suri shakes her head. You don't have to lie and make me feel better, Nathan. I know how worthless I am. I'm such a terrible friend for putting this on you. Suri's expression hasn't changed since I arrived. Why isn't anything I ask, say working? I can't read sometimes. I told you guys that, right? Suri, I would never lie to you. I just want you to come down from there. I don't want to blame yourself. I don't want you to blame yourself anymore. It's not your fault. You're feeling like this. You're feeling like this. It's mine. I'm the one who's been such a terrible friend. As I say this, it hits me now how badly I've treated her. How I insulted her in the club in front of her friends, called her out on her insecurities, and straight up ignored her for Natsuki at one point. How can I take her for granted for so long? What the hell is wrong with me? Suri says nothing. She looks like she's about ready to end it all. I love you. I would have told you sooner, but I was too afraid you would be creeped out and stop talking to me. Everything I said yesterday is true. You mean everything to me. If I lose you, I lose the dearest thing to me. I'm terrified. I can't bear the sight of watching her stand there. Why won't she just calm down? Nathan, I'd be breaking your heart, wouldn't I? I'd still be a terrible friend if I left. Please, Sayori, calm down. If not for you, then for me. I've never been so scared in my entire life. Every word that comes out of my mouth could just determine whether or not my best friend lives. Suddenly, slowly pulls her head out of the noose and sets it aside. I feel a huge sense of relief. I reach my hand to grab her and help her climb down from the chair, her expression remaining unchanged. Okay, Sayori, I'm here now. I walk over slowly to her, never letting her gaze leave mine. I take her arms in my hands. As soon as I felt the warmth of her body, my emotions took over. Unable to hold it together anymore, I begin to sob uncontrollably. Noticing my distress, I feel her return her my embrace, and she starts crying too. After a few minutes of sobbing together, I still feel the intensity of emotion I felt a few minutes ago. How could you do this to me? I didn't know you cared so much for me. Sayori, I've always cared about you. I've just been so insecure, I've never told you. Ever since we were just kids, I've always felt something for you. I've always felt the same way. I didn't think you liked me back, Nathan, even after you told me yesterday. I just didn't believe it. Spending time with you after school, just like the old times, it helped reignite my feelings, and that way I've always been there for you. I just didn't know how to act upon them. Now I realize I should have been there for you. Suri's hands start shaking as they grip my neck. Nathan, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I put you through this pain. I don't deserve you. I'm just a rain cloud on your sunny day, Nathan. I try to be cautious with my words. It's okay, Sayori, please. I'm here now. Make me happy, Sayori. You're everything to me. If I lost you, I wouldn't know where to go on. Nathan, it hurts. It hurts so much to know you care about me, but am I really causing her this much pain? If it makes you happy, I'll carry on for you. Sayori, holding close to me, looks up at me and gives me a smile. A genuine smile. A smile I haven't seen in a long time. Sayori, you have no idea how happy I am to hear that. Sayori lets me go and sits on the floor next to me, holding my hand. I love you too, Nathan, but please, can everything just be the same, the way it's always been? I decide not to bring up her depression. She needs medical help, but I think I'll just hold off for now. Anything for you, Sayori. You're my closest friend, and I'll always be here for you. She clenches my hand tightly. I hope I'm not saying the wrong thing. I trust you, Nathan. This time, Sayori pulls me in for a hug. Can we just stay like this? I gently nod and comfort her. I feel her body shake a little, her gentle knobs muffled in my shirt. The warmth of her body gives me a sense of comfort I've never felt before. I'm relieved. I'm sad. I'm glad I had a chance to hold you close to me again. It didn't work? I could have sworn I typed the right thing. This can't be possible. I'm the one in control. Why won't you just hate them? I check the time on my phone. It's around 7 o'clock, which is usually the time I wake up for school. Soria's head is resting gently on my shoulder, my back against the foot of her bed. God, what did I do? It seems like an appropriate moment to skip school, but what about the others? If they start worrying, wouldn't that make Saori feel worse? I feel Saori tremble in her sleep. She must have been crying even way after I dozed off. Poor girl. I rest my head back and let out a sigh. I think I'll just rest here with her. Yeah, this is nice. In a bittersweet sort of way. Sayori lifts her head off my shoulder and slowly opens her eyes. They're still red from all the tears. Nathan, what happened last night? Was I really about to? Sayori looks up at the ceiling fan. The noose is still tied around the blade. Without thinking, I pick myself up from the floor and quickly undo the noose. As I hold it in my hands, I rush the memories from a few hours prior coming crashing in. Like a dam? It's not dam. Dam is spelled D-A-M-N. I at least know how to spell. I don't know how to read, but I know how to, spell. I feel like a dam come crashing in. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I'm wrong. Remember how I said I can't read, guys? Like a dam finally giving away. This thing in my hands, it was gonna take my best friend away. I roll up the rope and stuff it into my pants. It looks a bit silly, but I don't know where else to properly dispose of it at this moment. Sayori, still sitting on the floor, looks up at me. She looks as innocent as ever. I expect this time she's not hiding how broken she is inside. I don't know what to say, but lucky for me, Sayori opens her mouth. Can we go to school? I'm taken aback by this question, but then again, Sayori doesn't want anybody to worry about her. And she's kind of the girl that likes to pretend nothing ever happened. But after all this, Sayori, are you sure? We don't have to go to school. We can just call in sick. Finally, Sayori finally stands up and takes a deep breath. I just don't want anybody to worry. I want to go to school. Will you come with me? These words, they have a childlike connotation to them. Way more childish than usual. She almost sounds like a lost child. Of course, Sayori. I'll support you wherever you go. Thank you, Nathan. Okay, good. I walk a properly dressed Sayori to our usual morning spot until I realize I'm still in my clothes from last night. Silly Nathan. Yikes. I also forgetting the cupcakes for the festival. Do you mind if I... Go ahead, Nathan. I'll be okay here. Sayori is trying hard to put on a forced smile on her face. I feel absolutely useless. It's incredibly discouraging. I walk over to my house and quickly head inside. I have, like, really bad sinuses right now, and it makes it sound like I'm crying. And I'm not. I slowly put on my uniform and remove the noose from my pants. This thing. I walk over to my trash can and throw it away. As I grab the cupcakes from yesterday, I think about last night. The world, suicide, has never felt this heavy before. The word suicide has never felt this heavy before. Sure, it's a depressing subject, but when a close friend is about to do it right in front of me, I slam my fist on the wall. Why her? Why did I have to be her? Why does she have to be cursed with such a terrible thing? I realize I'm tearing up. I take a deep breath and regain my composure. I don't want to make Sayori worry anymore. I look at Sayori from a distance. She's looking up at the sky, seemingly counting the clouds she sees as her eyes dart back and forth. What's she thinking? What could possibly be going on in her head? Maybe I'll be able to read her better if we haven't drifted apart. I walk up to Sayori and put a smile on my face. Hey Sayori, ready to go? Yep, I was counting the clouds. We start making our way towards school. The clouds look pretty great today, don't they? Yeah, you're right. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us. I was hoping my attempt of humoring Sayori would make her at least crack a little smile, but she continues looking up at the sky sadly. This is hopeless. What do I even do in a situation like this? She was about to kill herself last night. She needs professional help. What's a loser like me supposed to do for a girl like Sayori? I'm brought in my thoughts when I feel Sayori's interlock her arm with mine. She doesn't say anything, and I just think she likes it that way for now. Fair. Sayori and I arrive in the Literature Club in time to prepare for the festival. I set the cupcakes down on a nearby desk, and lots of decorations are already up. The first person to greet us is Monica. Hey, you made it! Monica glances at Sayori. It's nice to see you, Sayori. Monica beams a smile at us and sits back down, continuing to make the pamphlets. Yuri is finishing up her banner, and Natsuki is preparing the table with all the sleets. I decide to see if I can help Natsuki out at all. I call her out. Hey, Natsuki! Natsuki turns around excitedly. Oh, hey! Natsuki notices Sayori in the room and seems to struggle with her words. Hey, glad you see you could both make it. She avoids eye contact with Sayori and I. Perhaps it was the exchange between us yesterday? Sayori begins to slowly step forward. Hey, how's it going, Natsuki? Sayori then notices the white fluffy cupcakes on the table. Sayori fiddles with her hands, something I haven't seen her do in quite a while. Can I have a cupcake, please? I'm a little taken by how happy and calm Sayori seems to be. No, they're for the festival. Come on, but it's only one. I can't help but laugh at Sayori's whining attitude. It's almost as if this morning never happened. What could she be thinking about right now? How could she keep this mask on after what happened this morning? Hey, did Monica move your manga collection again? Sayori points towards a closet door at the back of the room. Natsuki looks back and turns back around to Sayori. What do you mean? In the amount of time it took Natsuki to turn back around, Sayori has already grabbed the cupcake and taken a bite. Hey, I told you those were for the festival. You're such a kid, Sayori. Jeez. But they're so good. No. I can't help it but chuckle a bit. Seemingly the tension that was in the room a few moments ago appears to have vanished. Sayori and Natsuki start talking about the rest of the food as if nothing has ever happened prior. I turn over to Yuri, hard at work creating a banner for the festival. It's a nice gradient of purple to yellow with sorts of white that represents stars. I observe Yuri's painting and the letters come out with black ink. She seems enthralled with her work, the same way she looks when she's reading. Her movements are elegant and graceful, almost as if their timid nature just vanished. Hey Yuri, really like what you did the banner Wait, what did I just say? Hey Yuri, really like how the banner looks. Yuri jumps a little bit, obviously shocked by my sudden entrance. Sorry about that. Oh, it's quite okay, Nathan. I'm glad you could be here with us today. Monica said you wouldn't be here. Monica? How would she say that? Well, it's no matter. I'm here, aren't I? Well, I got caught up with a few things. I'm okay. You need help with the banner? Oh, that's okay. I'm almost finished anyway, but, what do you think? You're delicately. Yeah. Moves over, looking elsewhere as if to avoid eye contact with me. It looks great, Yuri. You're an excellent painter. Yuri shyly looks away, clearly embarrassed, but I see her crack a small smile. No, I'm not that good. But thank you, Nathan. It seems a lot coming from you. She finally gives a full smile, which made me feel a little warm inside. Oh, that's cool. I actually had a smile there. I leave Yuri for her business and decide to check on Monica. Hey, Monica, how are the pamphlets coming along? Oh, they're coming out okay. Thanks for checking in on me. I wanted to ask about Sayori. I know you guys worked together over the weekend. I wanted to know if anything felt off about her. Monica noticeably fidgets in her chair while keeping a smile on her face. Oh, haha, she was fine. She didn't seem too different from her usual self. I feel like Monica's hiding something from me. What exactly did you tell Sayori, Monica? The day you said you talked to her for me? What did you say to her? I feel myself getting angry. Why am I getting angry? Monica stands up quickly, startling me in the process. Oh, I don't like this text. This is, this is a little bit worse, don't you think? You should stop asking so many questions, Nathan. I don't think you would like the answer. Oh! I fucking... Making sure I'm recording, because that scared the absolute shit out of me. Thanks for the update, Monica. I'll keep up the good work. I walk over back to Sayori and Natsuki, who seem to be getting along just fine. Okay, everyone, it's about time for the festival to begin. Let's get ready to share our poems. Crap, I completely forgot about the poem. Too much happened over the weekend. Hey, Monica, I'm really sorry, but I forgot my poem. Just got caught up with a few things today. Oh, that's okay, Nathan. It happens sometimes, and I think you must just feel pretty nervous right about now. Here, I have a perfect one for you. Adventure, amazing, bed, bliss, broken, calm, charm, cheer, childhood, clumsy, comfort, cry. She can't be here, but she must be. She's my life, but is she my world? It seems like something I would write. I'll be happy to presenting this. Glad you think so, Nathan. I thought of you when I picked it out. Better than anything the other girls could write. What? That last line caught me off guard. Did Monica really just say that? Oh, we should get in order. People are walking in. I don't like the music that's playing right now. That's kind of disturbing. I'm a little stunned at how many people showed up for this. Most likely it was for the cupcakes, but I didn't pay too much attention to that. Natsuki volunteers to go first, which is pretty strange for her to do.
My world.
Yo!
My looking is a little more forward because you look at me.
Yo!
My words are a little less
Yo, voice acting.
Faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. Because you are my world.
Voice acting. Yo, that's sick. I feel she seems different from yesterday. She somehow seems more at ease and comfortable with showing some emotions. Even she accepted a compliment from someone talking about her cupcakes. She sits back down in her seat. We all applaud for Natsuki. Oh, that's great, Natsuki. Awesome job. I knew you guys would be impressed. Yuri is up next to go.
One can only build a
Yo, dude! This is sick. This is actually sick.
but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles, and now that you're here, our sandcastles become stronger, and I feel no fear when the tide draws near. You give me the strength I need to stay on this beach.
Yo. This is cool. They got actual voice actors. Actors, yes, I said that right, I think. No, I know it's actors. Zhao, remaining as shy as she usually is, seemed way more confident than sharing her poem to everyone. She even walked off the stage gracefully as if it was just a beauty pageant. These girls have really improved, haven't they? Nice job, Yuri. You killed it up there. Oh, thanks, Nathan. Dude, now hearing their voices, it's a little bit more weird because it's like, I've been doing their voices wrong the entire time, you know? Soraya is next up on stage. I'm a little worried about how she'll handle herself up there.
Dear Sunshine, thank you for waking me up today, but the rain clouds won't go away. It seems a little brighter today, but when you're here, they seem to fade away. Sometimes I feel afraid, sometimes I feel alone, but when I hold you tight, you push the rainy day away.
I think that's directed towards me. Just saying. Beautiful. I nearly said that out loud. I can even feel a tear roll down my cheek. I might even be a little based. Just a few hours ago, I could have lost her. I still don't like the music. It seems so... you know? I watched her happily skip off the stage next to me. That was beautiful, Sayori. Did it make you cry, Nathan? What? Of course not. Just water in my eyes. Jeez, Nathan, I'm not as dumb as you think, you know. We teased each other for a bit before Monica walks up on stage. She looks as confident... Oh, what is wrong with her? Oh, what is wrong? She seems a little stressed. She seems a little bit dead on the inside. That's what I think. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I really don't like this. What's wrong with her? I don't like this. I noticed her bags under her eyes. Maybe this festival has been stressing her out.
All in my heart. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. No. Why did they speak? They're no longer poems. I can't control it, this endless pain. It won't stop. But a poem isn't actually finished. It just stops moving. No longer meant to compose my
If I exit out of this and she's right up in my alley, I'm gonna... What was that? I didn't exactly understand Monica's last line, but I don't seem to really notice. I just went along with it. Again, confident as ever, Monica walks off stage. Monica really is a nice person. She's just misunderstood. I don't exactly know what Sayori meant, so I brushed it off as just her spouting some nonsense again. What the hell? You're... I mean... Okay? An hour goes by, and it's safe to say the festival was a success. We got a lot of people's attention with the poem reading, and especially the cupcakes. As I rode outside the school with Sayori, I realized how tired I actually am. What a day. Hey, Nathan, can we talk about this morning? I feel a chill down my spine. This festival's almost made me forget about what happened earlier today. Suddenly, Monica calls out to us. Oh! Hey! You seem a little bit better. Don't kill us. Hey, amazing job at the festival, you guys. You did get the right, especially you, Nathan. I can't help but blush a little. Here I have the amazing, talented, and wonderful Monica complimenting me on my poem, even though she picked it out for me. What am I saying? Gee, Monica, thanks. I appreciate the kind words. Monica looks over to Sayori, gives her a smile, and turns back to me. I notice Sayori with her fidget with her hands a little. Am I missing something here? Well, Nathan, I just have an after-party planned for tonight. Don't you think it's time we properly celebrated an amazing new start to our literature club? I'll look over at Sayori, who doesn't seem too happy with this idea. She still needs to talk to me after all. I'm gonna save, because there's probably gonna be a decision on what to do. Yeah. This has multiple endings. I'm kind of stoked, actually. I thought this would just be like a half an hour playthrough and I'd be over with, but no, it's been 37 minutes at this point. Well, I was gonna walk home with Sayori. I was gonna walk Sayori home tonight, and I'm pretty tired after today. I might just head off to bed myself. Oh, you're going with Sayori? Well, come on, Nathan. I'm sure you'd have more fun with me, right? Party's much more fun than lying in bed all night. I don't know what you're trying to indicate here, but I know what you are capable of, so I'm gonna just say no. What the? Why would she say that? I look over at Sayori with shocked eyes, only to find her looking down at her feet, kicking the gravel around. Well, alright, Monica. Thanks for the invite, but I think I'll pass. Sayori as well. I wrap my arm around Sayori and start walking home. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Nathan. Have fun with Sayori. I can't help but feel a little bit of tension in the air after she said that, but Monica understands, right? Sayori stays quiet the whole walk home. I decide to ask her why she acted strangely when Monica showed up. Sayori, has Monica been treating you badly? Is she the cause of all this? No, Monica's amazing. She's so sweet. But I thought I remembered you saying that Monica told you that, well, except for that day. She said lots of mean things to me, Nathan. Horrible things. She said I was only a burden to you at the club. She said all I could do is hold you back. Sayori begins to cry again. I quickly pull her into my embracing arms. I don't know, man. Don't listen to her, Sayori. She doesn't understand. You would never be a burden to me. You never hold me back in anything. In fact, you're just the very reason I get up every morning. Being able to see that smile of yours every day, it motivates me to keep on going. Sayori lets go of me. I grab both of her hands and look directly in her crystal blue eyes, shining in the moonlight. I'll always love you. I press my lips against hers, not even having a second thought, except a large slap across my face, but it never happens. Instead, I feel her kiss back. My heart starts beating incredibly fast. I feel my face heat up. I must have lasted for a good minute before I had to catch my breath. I'm sorry, Sayori. I didn't mean anything. I didn't do anything you weren't ready for. That's okay, Nathan. That made me feel a bit better. Classic Sayori, always making a light of an awkward situation. She's always been good at that. Sayori yawns and rubs her eyes. Well, I'm pretty sleepy now. I had a long day today. I can't help but feel worried about her. Without thinking, I immediately popped the question. Do you want me to stay with you? You want to stay at my house? Is that a bit much? Well, no, it's just that you haven't stayed over like this in a long time. Well, for old time's sake. Alright, come on inside, Nathan. I'm gonna have to go get my PJs, right? It's a cool little cutscene. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I hear the sound of my alarm and open my eyes. Jeez, it's already time to wake up. I force myself up to Sayori's couch and stretch. I look at my phone and see the text message from Monica. Hey, sorry to bother you so early in the morning, Nathan, but school is canceled today. No meeting after school either. Odd. I don't know exactly remember any announcements saying the school would be canceled today. I respond with, cancel? Do you know why? And get up off the couch. I quickly walk up to Sayori's room and gently knock on the door, slightly afraid she won't respond. Sure enough, Sayori's sleepy voice answers me through the door. I let out a sigh of relief hearing this. Oh, Nathan, thanks for checking in on me. Wait for me outside so we can walk to school, okay? Did Monica not tell her about the school being canceled? Before I can explain the situation, she walks out of her room in her uniform. Hey, why aren't you dressed, Nathan? Monica didn't tell you? School is canceled today. I thought it was pretty strange, too. Well, I guess no literature club today. Sayori has a look of disappointment on her face, but I can't help but feel like she was slightly relieved. Well, go get dressed, Sayori. We should make this day off count, don't you think? Huh? What do you mean? I mean, let's go to the cafe. We haven't been there together in a long time. Let's just be like the old times. I offer my hand to Sayori, who seems pretty excited at the idea. She grabs my hand and gives me a warm smile. Oh, Nathan, that sounds awesome. I'd love to. Okay. So Monica's still trying to trick us. I gotta keep that in mind. If there's any choice that's gonna pop up, most likely it's gonna be Monica asking me to do something, either her or Sayori. That's what I'm gonna save, and that's when I'm gonna be like, Sayori. And then I'll go back and choose Monica. Because I want to see both endings, if there is multiple endings. Sayori rushes back to her room and comes out with her casual clothing. Alright, I'm ready, haha. Okay. Yo! Scenery! School? We're right at the cafe and a burst of nostalgia hits me hard. I nearly fall over. I am assuming Sayori felt the same way as she nearly trips over her own feet. What? I grab her arm to keep her from falling over. Clumsy as ever, huh? Hey, don't be mean, Nathan. I know how you felt it too. I'd be lying if I said the cafe didn't remind me of the good times. Thinking back to when we were kids, Sayori and I would always order the cinnamon buns. They were her favorite. Back when times were simpler. Back when Sayori wasn't depressed. I wonder. Making sure she cannot hear me, I walk over to the counter and place a special order for Sayori and I. Oh hey, Sayori and Nathan, I didn't expect to see you here. Let me guess. Monica. Yeah, somehow I didn't recognize that voice anywhere. Yet again, I somehow didn't feel happy to hear it. Yep. Give one of those to you. Oh hey, Monica. Funny seeing you here. Well, it's the cafe after all. Why wouldn't I be here? Also, can I just say something real quick? This is like one of the first times I've ever seen Monica outside of school. Even in a mod. Like, that's... I'm just saying. Cafe after all? Why wouldn't I be here? They have the best coffee. Haha. Do you mind if I hang out with you guys? Yeah? Yeah, I do. You know, I do. You know, for some reason, I have a problem with that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I do have a problem with that. Yeah. I slightly hesitate answering your question. This was supposed to be a date for Sayori and I. I didn't want to be rude to Monica, though, so I reluctantly offer her a place to sit. Sayori fidgets with her chair, but keeps a smile on her face the whole way through. Hey, Monica, glad you could join us. Sure, I guess so, Sayori. Hey, good thing Nathan didn't leave you hanging that morning, huh? What? Hey, good thing Nathan didn't leave you hanging that morning, huh? There's a lot you can indicate there, but I'm not going to say anything. Before I could even react to what Monica just said, the cinnamon buns arrived at our table, then the rest of nostalgia just melted me away. What? You ordered cinnamon buns? That's so sweet, Nathan. I can't believe you remembered. These are my favorite. Oh, you're such a kid, Sayori. Why don't you just grow up already? Monica, just shut the fuck up. Dude. What? Why is like in every mod I've played, there's always that one character that's a dick. It doesn't even matter what game I'm playing. There's always that one character that you just hate. Doesn't matter what, you just hate him. Oh, that caught me off guard. Is this really Monica talking right now? This would have been fine coming from Natsuki, but Monica? Why is she being so mean? Hey, I was just saying. Oh, please, don't even play like that with me, Sayori. You and I both know how depressed you are. Oh boy, that's not very good. That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. If I do say so myself. Honestly, at this point, I would just probably I would just tell her to walk the fuck out of the cafe. Not gonna be nice. Don't like if I had anything nice to say. Don't say it at all. You know. That. This is just kind of creepy. I'm not even gonna lie. This is literally just kind of creepy, dude. Alright, oh please, don't even play like that. You and I both know that how depressed you are. Look at you, quit acting like a kid for once. What the hell? I can't let this go any longer. Okay, Monica, I don't know what your problem is, but I think you should leave. Oh yes, of course. Sorry, Nathan, I didn't mean to ruin your little date. Haha. Fuck you! What the hell? Monica walks out of the cafe, leaving Sarai and I at the table. Sarai is looking down at her feet, staring to realize how badly it is getting to her. I should say something. Hey, Sarai, it's okay. Don't listen to a word she said. Something is wrong with her. I'm sure she didn't mean any of the things she said. That little smirky fucking smile pissed me off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Something's wrong with her. I'm sure she didn't mean any of the things she said. At a loss of words, what else am I supposed to say here? I'm still in shock that those words even left Monica's mouth. It's okay, Nathan. As long as you enjoy your time here, I'll be happy too. She gives me a faint smile. Do you think I act like a kid? What? What kind of question is that? So what if you do? I like you I like you for who you are. Sarah gives me another faint smile. I decide there's only one thing left to do. Ah, I almost forgot. I'll grab a piece of cinnamon bun and place it in Sayori's mouth. It seems all of Sayori's thoughts just slipped away. I proceed to join in with the most nostalgia hype train and take a bite too. Yup, just like old times. What the? Oh, you guys weren't able to see that. It's fine. Nothing really happened. It was just the same image of her really sitting at the table. Sarai and I finish up at the cafe and start walking back home. Monica's words still ringing in my head. What is her problem? She used to be so supportive and caring for Sayori. Did she really mean all those things? Sayori stayed quiet as we walk home. Sayori, don't forget you can still talk to me about the stuff, Sayori. I'm here for you. It's okay, Nathan. Being here with you makes today a happy day anyway. Sarai gives me a big smile. I just had to trust her. I mean, things will be fine as long as I stay by her side, right? I'm still not too sure how Sayori truly feels. It's off-putting how happy she acts sometimes. Although maybe that's not so much of a bad thing. I'll just have to figure out this Monica situation on my own. Suddenly, Sayori calls out to someone. Hey, Natsuki! Sure enough, an out-of-breath Natsuki shows up seemingly out of nowhere. It seems like she just finished running a marathon. Hey guys. Where are you running from, Natsuki? You don't look properly dressed for a jog. No, silly. Whew. Sarai and I help Natsuki over to the nearest bench and sit her down. You should catch your breath, Natsuki. You look really tired. 5 minutes pass and Natsuki seems just about to speed up again. I was running from something. It's not any of your business, though. Well, if it's your personal business, then I wouldn't bother you about it. Okay, good. We hang out here on the bench for a few hours talking about school, literature club, and Natsuki's cooking. Oh, guys, it's getting late. We should probably head home. Natsuki noticeably looks a little bit nervous, as if something was bothering her. What's wrong, Natsuki? Nothing. I'll just walk with you guys. a little bit more. Sarah and I share concerned looks, but we didn't want to bug Natsuki about it. Yeah. I wonder what's happening. Hooray, we're home! I shake my head once more at Sayori's childish behavior, but I guess that's kind of the girl she is. Hey, Sayori, do you mind if I spend the night at your place? Just for tonight, though? And I don't want you to keep me up all night with your silly games either. Sayori looks shocked and excited at the same time. Yay, a sleepover! But why is it so sudden? Why so suddenly, Natsuki? Will your dad get worried? Natsuki hesitates for a minute, looking to the side as if she was checking for something. Is this where her dad goes full Uncle Belt mode and just starts? You know what I'm saying? Well, don't worry about that. Gee, Sarah, you're always trying to get into everyone's business. Sorry, Natsuki, you're just so cute. Sarah knew exactly what she was doing when she said that. Sayori, I'm not cute. Sayori, giggling, rushes inside her house and slams the door shut, leaving an angry Natsuki on the front porch. Natsuki sighs and smiles. Man, that's Sayori. As annoying as she can be, she never fails to leave a smile on my face. Natsuki turns toward me, looking a little worried. Hey, Nathan, I don't know how else to tell you this, so... Here, just take it already. What's gonna happen? She hands me a piece of paper, looking away to avoid eye contact. What's this, a poem? Don't read it in front of me. Read it when you're at home. Alright, sorry. I'll see you tomorrow, Nathan. Have a good night. I wish Natsuki had a good night. I wish Natsuki a good night and head on over to my house. I opened up the note and began reading. So this wasn't easy to write, and it definitely wasn't easy to say in person. So this note is the best way I could do this. I've been having a lot of issues at home, some serious issues. It's the reason I ran away from home today. My dad treats me so badly. He never feeds me and hits me a lot. I just wanted to let you know because I can trust you. I know you won't tell anyone. Just don't bring this up tomorrow. We can talk about this later. Natsuki. Oh boy. That's not good. Happy thoughts, right? Happy thoughts. I had to reread the note the last 3 times. Natsuki is a victim of abuse? I never would have guessed. She seems like the kind of girl that can stand up for herself. I struggle to even imagine the pain Natsuki must feel every day. Something needs to be done, but I can't go against Natsuki's wishes. I'm sure when the time is right, she'll talk to me about it more. She says she trusts me after all. I place the note on the kitchen table and go upstairs to get ready for bed. I just hope Sayori doesn't annoy Natsuki too much. Wait, did I skip a line? Why do I feel so angry? Why do I want to see them suffer? Oh, this is Monica again? They aren't real, they aren't real, they aren't real. I just have to stay strong. For him. I know you can hear me. I'll do anything to be with you. I just need to keep pushing forward. Why are these files so different? I don't understand why they keep coming back. That's not good. Ah! Okay, it's about like 6 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go to school at like 7:30. Which means I have like an hour and a half to get ready, which is more than enough. I feel like I could stay here for another half an hour and then get ready because I really don't need anything, so. Yeah. Well, anyway. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I wake up and I can't help but immediately worry about Sayori. After what Monica said to her yesterday, she must be hurting. Natsuki's with her, so she should be okay. Despite that, I should have quick good morning to Sayori and await a response. Good morning. Heart emoji thing. How was the sleepover? Hope Natsuki treated you well. Oh, of course, Natsuki cooked me dinner, then we talked about the literature club all night before heading to bed. Great, I'll see you outside in a bit. I'll take a quick shower, get dressed, and head out to meet Sayori and Natsuki. You get that feeling where it's like, right there, and you don't know what? Hey, Nathan! Hey, Sayori, good morning, Natsuki. Natsuki's standing next to Sayori in the exact same clothes as yesterday. Natsuki, you don't have your school uniform? No, I gotta run home real quick and change. Natsuki glances at me for a second after saying this. I shoot her a concerned look, but she quickly turns around and runs off. I'll meet you guys at the club later. Sayori giggles. She should have been home yesterday and picked it up. She's probably going to be late. I can refrain from saying anything about her home issues. Clearly Natsuki hadn't told her about it. Come on, Sayori, we don't want to be late now, do we? We walked to school, not much said is between us, but Sayori seems to be in such a better mood than compared to yesterday. Maybe spending time with Natsuki was a refreshing experience for her. Probably. Also probably not spending any time with, Monica, that bitch! Anyway, classes seem like they would never end today. Literature club time. I'm actually really starting to look forward to going every day now. Just in case. Swing up at the door to the classroom and find all 4 girls already hard at work. Yuri making some tea, Natsuki reading some manga, Sayori doodling in her journal, and Monica... Wait, she's not here? I didn't even notice she was gone. I'll go over to the desk in front of the room and to find a note. Can I, like... Is this code for something, right? Wait, I know this code. Wait, right? This is a code for something. But what, though? There's a code of numbers and letters that you put them together. There's an alphabetical order, right? You put them together, and it creates text. I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm gonna screenshot this, you know? Okay, I screenshotted it. Anyway. Let's click outside. See what's wrong. What the hell? My eyes hurt more than I tried to read the note. I involuntarily crushed the note and tossed it aside. It looked like Monica's handwriting. Is she right? Hey, Monica, how's it going? Oh my... Don't talk about it. I guess Monica must be practicing piano again. I haven't talked to Yuri in a while, so I decided to check up on her. Yuri's tea set is arranging in one of the desks, so looking graceful as ever while she pours her tea. Hey, Yuri! Yuri jumps again, nearly spilling tea all over. I stifle a laugh. I guess I should stop showing up so suddenly, huh? Oh no, it's okay, Nathan. I shouldn't be spacing out so much. Great. First time talking to Yuri in a few days and I already ruined it. How have you been, Yuri? Yuri seems a little surprised at my question, as if this is something she's not used to hearing. Oh, well, Natsuki and I have been getting along better lately. We've been taking some time to learn about each other's writing styles. I may not exactly prefer the simplicity of her writing, but I can see how, some people would like it. Well, hey, that's good. Glad you guys have finally found some common ground. Yeah, it's nice to have a real good friend for once. Not that I don't consider you a real friend, of course. That's only if you want to be friends. Yuri shyly looks away from me. Of course we're friends. I wouldn't have it any other way. Yuri's expression changes almost instantly as I say that. Really? Yuri noticeably gets excited, but quickly returns to her usual timid nature. That's a relief. I said too much again. Sorry. That's okay, Yuri. I enjoy listening to you. Yuri turns away, clearly flattered. Really? Yuri smiles. Thank you, Nathan. There is a moment of silence between us as she pours me a cup of tea. Hey, Nathan, you didn't see Monica on your way here, did you? No, I didn't, in fact. I was wondering the same thing. Oh, well, Nathan, Yuri scans the room and makes sure Natsuki and Sayori are out of listening distance. What's happening? Not very sure you've noticed, but Monica has been acting strangely recently. Why do you say that? Just yesterday, Monica completely blew up Sayori. She just insulted her for no reason. Maybe she's stressing out about the club? I really hope we aren't stressing her out. Suddenly the door swings wide open. Oh, you look tired. You need to go to bed. You need to sleep. Sorry I'm late, everyone. I got caught up in some stuff. Oh, stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is going to happen. Thanks for the hint, Yuri. Yeah, no, that's fine. Thanks for the hint. Yeah. You need some sleep. Monica, how about you lay your head down on the desk? I'll get you a pillow. You need some sleep. She's right. The entire mood seemed to change when Monica walks into the classroom. Yeah, the entire background's a lot more gray now. More than I realize it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I could do better. Could be way worse. I don't like this image right here. I don't like that at all. No. You need to go to bed. Wait a second. I remembered something. I looked at this somewhere. Eye reading. You know, like palm reading, how they can tell what your future's going to be based on your palms. Monica has lower, which means she's spending too much time inside. Does that mean she's spending too much time inside the game? That could be it. Yeah, also the class is very gray now. Even the weather outside turned gloomy gray. Monica walks over to her desk in the front of the room and starts writing something in her journal. I quickly noticed that all four of us are staring Monica down. Her bow is crooked, her uniform is wrinkled. Even her eyes seem to look more tired than before. It looks like she hasn't been getting enough sleep. Perhaps something is really bothering her after all. What are you guys looking at? Quit staring! After her sudden mood swings that really catch me off guard, she must be really stressed out. I would talk to her if I could, but not if she's so irritable. Plus, the other girls are around. I have a feeling I have to talk to her alone somewhere. I decide to check up on Natsuki. Natsuki is in her usual spot underneath the window reading Parfait Girls. What? Oh, hey, Nathan, how was your day? Boring as usual, but nothing beats finally relaxing in a literature club with you and the others. Yeah, no kidding. I never get a chance to read manga at home or at school. Sometimes this place is the only time I ever get to read it. I think about the note she gave me last night. I'm tempted to ask her for more details, but I'm sure she wouldn't like it if I brought it up in front of everyone. Oh, speaking of manga, I thought this new one I wanted to show you. Maybe we can read it together. It's gonna be another note. But don't get any ideas this time, you pervert. Okay, geez, just keep your voice down, Natsuki. That's supposed to stay between us. Shut up. Never bring that day up. You got it? You talking about the day you made cupcakes and you started flinging shit all over me like a gorilla? I'm sorry, I have soundproof foam on my wall and it just slanted over as soon as I said gorilla. It scared me. Come on, let's just get to it. I follow over to the closet in which I gave her a respectable amount of space. Seriously, I hate it when she does this. Natsuki, what are you talking about? Natsuki comes out of the closet with the manga she was talking about. Monica! She just ignores my question and calls for Monica to come towards us. As she walks away, she seems to have a pretty relaxed expression on her face, not looking worried at all. You look very little better. Hello, Natsuki, is there anything wrong? Yeah, Monica, can you quit moving my manga around? It's getting annoying. Monica to Natsuki, and its surprise, starts laughing. Oh, please, Natsuki, cut the sunder act already. You and I both know you're just acting like this to impress Nathan. Yeah, this Kubrick stare. The Kubrick stare, if you don't know, it's where you look down and look up and you smile. If you don't know, if a good example is the clown from It, how he does his Kubrick stare. He has that devil smile and his eyes are piercing up and his face is tilted down, so it looks a lot more menacing. That's what this is, but in 2D figure. Natsuki turns extremely red and slams her manga on the desk near her. What did you say? Oh, cat fight. Should probably just save. I've saved a lot, and it's only been like an hour. Oh my gosh. Ah, you're so cute, Natsuki. You were also pretty cute that day you had and Nathan baked cupcakes together. I read that in my head, but I'm still going to read it. As soon as those words left Monica's mouth, Natsuki pushes Monica to the ground and aims a fist at her. I dare you to say one more thing, Monica. I swear if you do, I'll... You'll what? Beat the shit out of me like your dad did. Oh, that's a very sensitive subject, and I also hate that image. That's not very nice. Honestly, at this point, I think I'd shove Monica out of the way, too. No need to be the, I can't even think of anything at this point. That's just straight rude. That's just straight rude. No, okay. I'm sorry for laughing at a punch noise. But that was funny. Natsuki lands a good punch in Monica's eye, making it swell up almost immediately. Natsuki gets up and runs out of the club room, crying. What the hell just happened? Yuri and Sayori rush over to see what happened. Monica stands up and looks straight at me. Oh, don't you do that shit to me again. Don't you see, Nathan? Natsuki's pretty messed up, isn't she? Monica, I don't know what the hell you're trying to pull, but you aren't yourself anymore. Why would you even say such things as Natsuki, and even Sayori? I've noticed you've been looking really stressed lately, too. Do you want to explain yourself now? I don't like where this is going. You need to stop asking questions, Nathan. There's nothing wrong with me. Why do you keep spending so much time with everyone else? Why don't you love me, Nathan? Why don't you love me? Why don't you play with me instead? I hate that. I really hate that. Oh my gosh, I really do hate that. With all the beings in my body. Okay. Well, it's, we're an hour into the recording. Yeah, okay. Sorry, my screen froze for a second. Is everything alright with the recording? I hope it is. If not, I mean... Okay, that was fun. I'm gonna save here. I'm saving, by the way, guys. Yeah, okay. Well, it is 6:05 in the morning. I got school in about 2 hours. I could keep on playing for like another half an hour or so, but I want to get myself ready to go to school and everything. You know, I want to be productive with what I do. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting off. If you want episode. Okay. If you want to see episode 2 of this, please make sure you like the video, and tell me down in the comments how you're liking this. I think it's a huge change of horror from the actual game. It's a lot more just front face forward than you having trying to piece the stuff together. It's been a lot more visual than I think the actual Doki Doki game is, because in the Doki Doki Literature Club you actually have to play through the game. In this part, you just get straight to the cut. You know what happened in the beginning, and well, you know it's gonna get worse. So yeah, if you liked it, please make sure to like the video, and yeah, that's it for today. Subscribe. It's free and easy. It's not like Twitch where you have to pay. Just click the button and it's done. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Yeah, have a good day. See you all later. Bye.